Welcome to Learn With Me channel. Today we'll have introduction to algebra. First, we will start with simplifying the expressions. Simplifying expressions. First, additions. And subtractions. If we write a plus a, that is equal to 2a. And number 2 is 5b minus 4b. That'll be equal to 1b. And the next one is 4b minus 5, which is equal to minus b. And the next is 2a minus 2a, which is 0. And 3d plus 4d, 4e. And plus d and plus minus e. So we will collect the likewise terms, like we collect the d's together, 3 d's, and then next is plus d, and then plus 4e and minus e. So we can collect these separately. 3d plus 1d is 4d, and then 4e minus 1e equal plus 3e. So that is the answer. And now multiplication. And division. Okay. So in this one, first question. So it's multiplication a times a equal a squared. And 2 times e times c is equal to 2bc. Sorry, that was 2. That is 3. Okay, so this number 3 is, if we say d times d times d, that will give us d cubed. And then fourth one is e divided by f, which will be e over f. G equal to G divided by G. Well, G cancel with the G, it will give us 1 equal 1. Okay, let's have some rules of indices. C squared times C cubed. So we can write this, that is equal to, we can write C times C, that is C squared, and then times C cubed. C times C times C, which will give us C to the power 5. Or at the beginning we can collect the powers together. 3 plus 2 is 5. So similarly is the division. A to the power 3 divided by A square, which is A times A times A, that's A cube, and then divide over, and then A times A. A cancels with A, and that A cancels with that A, and we're left with, so that's our answer. Let's have another one. Number 3. So we'll have C cubed and the whole thing squared. So that is equal to, first, whatever is inside the bracket, we will square that. So C cubed times C cubed, which is, we have already done that, C6. And the next one is 3b squared times 2b squared. So that will be 3 2s are 6. B squared times B squared is B4. So 6B4. And the next one is that square root of 9B squared. We can write this square root of 9 times square root of B squared. Square root of 9 will be 3 times square root of B squared will be B. So the answer is 3B. And the next one in the algebra manipulation is removing the brackets. So first question we can do on this one is 3 bracket start A plus 4B bracket close. So we just multiply whatever is outside with each term inside. So 3 times A is 3A plus 3 times 4 is 12, 12B. So now we have removed the bracket. Second question is 2E bracket start 3E minus 5F, say plus 5F, and then minus 1 bracket close. So similarly as the first one, 2E multiplied with 3E will be 6. Remember, E times E is E square. And plus 2 5s are 10. And then E times F will be EF. And then again 2E times 1 minus 2E. So that is the answer. That's how you. Next one we'll look at the substitution. Where we are given the values for A's, B's and whatever the other letters are. Say for example, if A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 2 and C is equal to 0. So the first question will be, find the value of A square plus 2B square minus 3C. So we know the value for A is 3 and it's A square, so it will be 3 times 3 plus 2 times B is equal to 2, 2 times 2 minus 3 times 0. So 3 times 3 is 9 plus 8 minus 0. The answer is equal to 17. Now let's look at the equations. Okay, so the first question we're going to solve is 2D plus 7 equal 31 minus 4D. Now this is the left hand side and right hand side. We will be collecting numbers on the right hand side, the letters on left hand side. And if we are moving something from the left to the right, change the sign. If we're moving something from the right, a number from the, letter from the right to the left, then we change the sign. For example, in this case, minus 4D. So when we bring it on this side to the left, 2D, and we bring the minus 4D over here, it will become plus 4D. And then equal, under equal, and on the number side, 31 belongs to that side. But then on the left-hand side, there is a 7, which is plus there. We bring it over here, and it becomes minus 7. So 2D plus 4D is a 60, equal 31 minus 7 is 24. And D will be 24 divided by 6. Remember, 6 is being multiplied with D, and it goes on the other, comes on the right hand side, it divides. If it was a D over 4, if that was D over 4, then 4 would have come on the other right hand side and multiplied. So now our answer is D is equal to 4. So in the equations, once you found the answer, you can always check whether your answer is correct by by substituting the numbers back into there. For example, 2D plus 7 equals 31 minus 4D. So we're going to put the value of D in there. So it's 2 times 4 plus 7 equals 31 minus 4 times 4. This side is 15, and so that side is also 15. So now they're equal. We are 100% sure our answer D equal 4 is correct. So that was some sort of kind of check. Quick check. Okay, now here are some questions for you to do at home. So question 1 is 4A plus K. Plus K plus 2A minus 3K. Number 2 is 15 F cubed divided by 5F squared. And number 3 is square root of 25 H squared. 4 8M divided by 2N. And the last question 5 is 3x squared, and then the whole thing squared. Remember, now if you look at the second bracket, before that is a minus 5. I just want to show in here that if there is a minus outside the bracket, then the inside signs will change. All the inside sign will change. And if this is a 3 term, all will change. Like this is 32D plus 12 minus 10D. And now this minus will change to plus because minus and minus. So if you remember that, if there's a minus outside the bracket, change all the sign. You don't have to say minus 5 times minus 3. So that'll be 15. So now you could say 32D and then minus 10D plus 12 plus 15, which will be 22D plus 27. Okay, that's the end of the algebra, basic algebra lesson. I hope you learn a few tricks, and just subscribe the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.